Good morning. At least I hope it's a good one for you, or afternoon, or evening, or whatever. It's all relative. This journal is called Do You Ascend Daily and How? And, well, I look partially ascended here, don't I? Hee. Gotten rid of a lot of physical stuff. Anyway, don't feel like being in front of the camera, so here we go. This journal is from today, June 21st, the first one of the day. And it's a special Mayan day because it's the end of a trecena. It's 13 death or transformer. What a special day it is. The completion of cycles of this trecena. Yes, one of these happens every 13 days, and so we may be tempted to blow it off its importance and say, oh, that can't be any big deal. Every 13 days? What is that? How could that be important at all? Well, by now you should know and recognize that frequency, that way of being, of thinking. That's the mind. And please remember, even if you have to take it on faith for a while, mind can't get this stuff. Mind just can't know it. Not a happening. So, drop down to heart and let's proceed. In the eternity/infinity of the now moment, cycles are constantly turning, changing, rearranging round and round. Thanks Source, it's spirals, not circles, or we'd really be in a mess. What we perceive as things familiar, things happening maybe again and again, as history repeating itself and the like, is spirals, not circles. Like a large spring, we come back over familiar territory, only now we're either above it or below it. The spiral goes both ways. It's a matter of choice. One thing is certain, nothing stands still. Either you're rising or you're falling. Still doesn't even exist in this space, in this place where the constant is change. Only mind thinks in terms of stop, of pause, of non-movement. Everything moves all the time. Heck, even if you literally stand still on the planet, you're moving quite fast. For the planet, the whole solar system is moving. No such thing as still. Just ask an atom. No part of it rests. Oh, there's a deep inner stillness that holds the whole thing in its heart. Yes, there's a stillness, but nothing in 3D life partakes of that. That's just its essence, where it comes from. So, movement is king. Movement rules. Thus, cycles are endlessly turning. If you know how the Mayan calendar works, that is great, for then you have the visual of wheels within wheels, each one turning at its own rate, gears interlocking, movement coordinated, cycles turning, quite literally. So, now that we're in heart and centered down in the now, let's look at Mayan Day 13, or Ascension Day energies once again. What do they mean? They are the movement around one whole cycle, one turn of the spiral. Now we stand on the next rung up, looking down, looking back on the whole last ring, on how we got here, on what it's made of. With Ascension Day energies of Day 13, we are able to see both ways at once. What is really a completion of a whole trecena or 13-day period is also a culmination of it, a rolling up of its essence, of all its gifts come together, and a taking of that as one whole up to the next level. We become that. We internalize that. It becomes part of us, so to speak, part of our equipment as we move on. Ascension Day energies are also transcendent. They're not so much a looking back as they are a culmination, an incorporation, a subsuming of that into the whole. We take it and convert it into light, so to speak, the light that we are. How does something ascend? Do you know? Let's take it out of the realm of just one favorite sun. We're all ascending, my friends, and we do it daily. Bet many of you didn't know that, didn't put it together quite that way. Well, here's how it happens. Stuff comes up. Shit happens, as they say. Well, there's a reason for that, or at least a cause set in motion, so let's deal with that. Now,